Hello and welcome back to RPG Lore Vault. Tonight we're going to be starting another playthrough. I kind of feel like we came to a natural conclusion with the Argonian Ice for Blood when we became Guildmaster of the Thieves Guild. And I've actually for a long time been wanting to try out these mods for the Mage College. I've put in the description the mods that I've used. You can see them at play already out here in the courtyard. They have really cleaned up the Mage College, added some really lore-friendly art to decorate the college and make it look much better instead of the piles of hay that are inside that make no sense. And it fills it up. It adds NPCs, it adds quests, including a mandatory entry quest that you have to finish before you can even start the main thing. Main quest, I mean. We are playing on expert difficulty this time, and still survival mode. Never leave home without it. And so we're going to get started here. I've just loaded this character, so he is brand spanking new. And he's level 1. We're going with a pure mage on this build. We may use some
I believe I've made myself rather clear.
combat,
Yes,
but only with summoned weapons.
I'm simply trying to understand the reasoning behind the decision.
You may be used to the Empire bowing to your every whim, but I'm afraid you'll find the Thalmor receive no such treatment here. You are a guest of the college, here at the pleasure of the Archmage. I hope you appreciate the opportunity.
Yes, of course. The Archmage has my thanks.
Very good. Then we're done here.
That's right. Let the Thalmor know. We're not going to be taking their stuff around here. So one thing is, I'm going to have to figure out a reasonable way to make gold, because I am on survival mode and I do need to eat. And we've got a Breton here, by the way. First Breton I've ever played, actually, except in Oblivion. I think I played a Breton a couple times. But do we have the quest to... Yes, we do. Let's go ahead and start that. See what she has to say different.
Welcome
If anything.
to the college. Another new student. I'm surprised at how many of you there are lately. Well, first you'll need these. While you're not required to wear them, you may find them more to your liking than your current clothes. I'll give you a brief tour, and then we'll get you to your first class. Are you ready to begin? Wonderful. Please follow me, and don't
Okay.
wander off.
This would be a good opportunity for us to see
Winterhold has been a fixture
the new
in Skyrim
decoration
for
mods,
thousands of
but
years.
let's listen to her
A
lore.
prominent feature here is the Hall of the Elements. It's our primary location for lectures, practice sessions, and general meetings. The Arcanium is located above the hall, and the Archmage's quarters above that. While technically in charge of the college, the Archmage's responsibilities often keep him occupied. Thus, I run the day-to-day operations. Now, if you'll please follow me, I'll show you the living quarters. Unfortunately, we've had to implement more stringent entry procedures due to some problems with the local Nords. We don't anticipate any real violence, but it never hurts to be prepared.
That's a better volume on the music. I want to be able to hear the voices better.
Our newest members are housed here, in the Hall of Attainment. I'll ask that you please keep your voice down while inside, as others may be working on research or delicate experiments.
Hopefully there's actually some places for them to be performing experiments in here now.
Now I'll show you to your quarters. You're going to be sharing space with your fellow apprentices, who you'll meet shortly. This is where you'll be staying. This bed and desk are yours. Please try and be considerate of others. Now, let's go back to the Hall of the Elements, where most of the members gather for lectures and study sessions. Initially, you'll be learning from Tolfdir, one of our most esteemed wizards.
She walks very slow, just the way I like it. Just a nice casual stroll through the College of Winterhold.
Already addressing the new apprentices. Go on in, and if you have any problems, let one of our senior members know.
I think the college is due for a change in leadership.
Restoration is a perfectly valid school of magic, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
If you're working on any experiments, please clean up after yourself.
So, what I saw on the mod said that you're supposed to finish the entry
Just
quest
like
before you
anywhere
can
else,
go to
it's all about who
Sarthal.
you know. Lucky for you.
So maybe there's some kind of like intervention here. I don't know, because it pretty much in the vanilla it goes directly from this to the Sarthal quest. So let's see what it does here.
Welcome, welcome. We were just beginning. Please, stay and listen. So, as I was saying, the first thing to understand is that magic is, by its very nature, volatile and dangerous. Unless you can control it, it can and will destroy you.
Sir, I think we all understand that fairly well. We wouldn't be here if we couldn't control magic.
Of course, my dear, of course. You all certainly possess some inherent natural ability. That much is not being questioned. What I'm talking about is true control, mastery of magic. It takes years, if not decades, of practice and study.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's get started.
Please, please. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Eagerness must be tempered with caution, or else disaster is inevitable.
But we've only just arrived here. You've no idea what any of us are capable of. Why not give us a chance to show you what we can do?
You've been quiet so far. What do you think we should do? Not going to weigh in either way? I admire your restraint, but there are times when you must make decisions, even without all the facts. Rely on instinct.
We're all pretty new at this, right? Let's just give it a chance. What's the worst that could happen?
All right, let's settle down. I suppose we can try something practical. In continuing with our theme of safety, we'll start with wards. Wards are protective spells that block magic. I'll teach you all a ward, and we'll see if you can successfully use it to block spells, all right? Would you mind helping me with the demonstration? Are you at all familiar with ward spells? That's all right. I can teach you a very basic ward, one that's enough for the purposes of this lesson. Now, if you'll just stand right over there, I'll cast a spell at you, and you block it with the ward. Here we go. Over there, please, just opposite me. Wouldn't want anyone else in the way. Now, cast the ward spell and keep it up. Hold still. Excellent work. Well, I think this is an excellent start. I'd like you all to continue practicing with wards, please. All right, everyone. That's all for now. Keep it up.
Yeah, okay. So in the vanilla, that goes directly into, we're about to take a field trip to Sarthal. So in the modded, it opens up a new quest called College Curriculum. As a new member of the College of Winterhold, I'm expected to learn more about magic. I should talk to Tolftir for my next lesson.
Zargo continues to struggle with wards.
I have many important things.
You know,
Yeah, well, we know you have many important things to do, man. Like stand there and eavesdrop on our orientation meeting.
It's always encouraging to see the younger generations embracing education.
Okay, so it opens up a new dialogue option here. I'm ready for my next lesson in alteration.
Ah, excellent. Very good. Today, I'll teach you a useful spell that might just save your life. If you should ever fall into a river, you'll be very glad you learned it. I will teach you how to breathe underwater. This is exciting, isn't it? Here, take a look at this. Just let me know when you're ready to practice the spell, all right?
Well, hopefully he doesn't expect me to swim out here in Winterhold, because that's a little dangerous. On survival mode. Oh, these are... Okay. These don't have any effect. That's what I started with on the alternate start. Plus, wow, 10 potions of magic and not bad. Staff of Mage Light, cool. Let's put that on. You can't put it on your back and be cool.
The college will be here for you no matter what.
Oh, I don't have enough magic to cast this yet.
Education is never appreciated until after the fact. Young people never understand this. That's what this lesson is for. Perfect time to try it out. I think perhaps you could help one of our scholars. Ah, yes. Find Aniel Gain. Look around. I'm sure you'll find him. He'll show you what to do.
Okay, so I have 7 lessons to complete before I can start the main quest. But I'm gonna have to get some more magic here, guys. Or I'm gonna have to find... So I'm gonna have to do a little bit of... some kind of leveling. But first, I need to run down here and get something to eat. We need to think of a way to level here in Winterhold, so we can get some more magic, because we can't even cast that spell that we need to cast.
I'm sorry, could you describe the smell?
Like some horrible monster was turned inside out and then exploded. What did you do?
It was a minor miscalculation. I've already corrected it for future experiments.
This
Just say
is
the
why
word if
people
you need
have
a drink or
problem
something
with your
to eat.
college, Nelagar. Come on in. Let me know if you need anything, or take us. If there's anything you need, just let me know. Drink for the thirsty, food for the hungry.
Started me with 495 gold. That's enough to get some food.
All right.
And let's see what all spells it started me with. On the alternate start. Mage start. Obviously I just got that. I've got flames. Conjure familiar, okay. So I've got a tank. Healing, lesser ward, which I just got. Dragon skin, which is my Breton power. Okay.
You're that one from the college. Heard about you.
No lollygagging.
We may have enough to buy... I don't know. I don't know if we're gonna have enough money to buy Muffle. I'm pretty sure Muffle is like... adept. It's not novice. What are these? Okay, you can't touch them. So let's go check out some of the halls and see what's changed in here based on the update. This is a little different. It's still just a guy's room. What is that? Something you can't touch. Okay. Okay, well, I guess I didn't have to go down there and buy a bunch of food. Because there's food here to eat. Let's go upstairs and check it out. I guess that looks kind of cool. I mean, another bedroom. Bedroom. Okay, now we're cooking a little bit here. This could be a little way for us to make a little bit of money. Enchanting. That was a really realistic yawn that like came, that was like right in my right eardrum. I like the blue fire. That looks pretty cool. A lot of books. What is that? What is that that's happening to me? What is that? What is that? Anyone know what that is? What in the world is happening? It must be... It's acting like some effect is coming on me. Maybe somebody's casting a weird spell or something. I don't know, man. Okay. Not much different in there.
Mirabelle does a fine job as Master Wizard, I suppose. Still, there's always room for improvement.
Let's go to the other hall.
It's always encouraging to see the younger generations embracing education. The college will be here for you no matter what. We always look after our own. Education is never appreciated until after the fact. Young people never understand this.
Phil, what's going on, man?
You know, this is one of a very few places where you can receive a real education in the schools of magic. Before you even ask, yes, I have an ancestry.
I'm gonna look at your
steeped in
question in
magic,
just a
and no, I
second.
don't want to talk about it. Yes, I know Winterhold used to be full of my kind. And no, I don't care that they're all gone now. Does that cover everything? I've just been asked enough questions. I'm here to learn not to explain myself over and over.
Okay.
Forgive me. I didn't mean to assume.
No.
All right,
Phil?
I think my parents reserved a
Yeah,
spot
of
for me
course.
in college
Yeah, I
on the
think
day I was born.
everybody does, and I don't think that the degree or difference would be based on whether or not you're a Christian. I
Have
think
you, by chance,
the
seen my
degree
research
and difference
notes?
is
I
just
seem
based
to have
on your own
There's a lot of
personal
practical to excel in my
psychology
studies.
and
I hope I can live up to.
biological factors.
Oh,
That's
did
what I
you
would
need
think.
something? I'd better get
I
going.
think that whether or not you're a Christian would be irrelevant to whether or not you struggle with impulsivity and sensuality. Okay. So they've added some food up here. I'm not seeing a whole lot of extra stuff, but they did like take out some of the they obviously removed the hay rooms and like replaced it with just cool little things, which is a lot better than walking into a room of hay in the college. Like, what are y'all doing over here? Why is there a room of hay? Like, hay, why is there hay? Yeah, no, man, it's yeah, I would just whose quarters? Arneo Gaines? Okay. I would just reiterate, no, I would think it's all according to you. It's all according to your person, your psychology, your chemical factors in your brain. Okay.
Skyrim could not be more different from elsewhere.
So it looks
Magic.
cleaner, that's for sure,
Magic is
and it looks more, more like people live here and care about it. What's going on here? Okay, there's an apiary, and the bees are all frozen to death. Okay. Here's some hanging moss. I can make some potions and sell those. I guess there's all kinds of ingredients all over the college. I'm sitting here debating whether or not in a roleplay,
Magnificent, isn't it?
since I would, if I was a genuine college of the student, doing my best, if I would really go around to everybody's room and take all of the ingredients, whether or not they're flagged as stolen or not, because I just don't think that's very realistic. Though, picking these with the intention of learning alchemy doesn't seem far-fetched. Seems like maybe that's their purpose. So, I'll go ahead and take these that are in the courtyard because they're not in somebody's room. Okay, cool little stall out here, whatever. I don't know who that statue is of. Maybe, is it Magnus or something that broke through? Okay, there's still hay over here, but at least it's just outside. I mean, you need some hay, right? Everybody needs a little hay.
Even with the college's laid-back attitude, there are still some things that are off limits.
Okay.
Chanting services are one of the few things that keep us in touch with the rest of Skyrim.
Is that right?
The local Nords may not like us very much, but they don't seem to mind having access to enchanted weapons and armor.
Let's pick up some side quests. Maybe we can get some
I need
skill
some more
gains on it.
supplies. Can you help out with that? I'm running low on Grand Soul gems.
Yeah, who isn't?
If you can bring me 3 more, that would be helpful.
He's not even gonna like tell me where they are. I just gotta get them.
What you learn here will last you a lifetime. You are relatively new here, are you not? I have noticed you, but we have not spoken. Sir? How quaint. I am Savos Arin, Archmage of the College of Winterhold. I am quite content to see nearly any aspect of magic explored and investigated here. But I do not and will not approve of any research or experiments that cause purposeful harm to your fellow members of the college. Are we clear?
Okay. So I guess we need to finish Torfdeer's thing first before we can move on to the rest of the... But maybe not. Let's go talk to some other trainers and see if their quest comes up too, maybe. And you can do them all at the same time, or let's see if you got...
I care little. If you require assistance with summoning techniques, please, let me know. If you would, please also contain your summons to the college grounds. The locals do not need to be agitated further by Atronachs roaming their town. The summoning of undead is even less advisable outside the college.
Yeah, Phil, I'd say that would be realistically in the same category. Yeah, for certain. You know, there's all kinds of personal factors at play. So, he's definitely one of the trainers, but no quest coming up from him, so probably got to finish them in order, and that's okay. So let's check out the Arcanium here. So we got this cool space over here. That's pretty cool. I like all these little magic liquids and gases that they have around the place. It kind of adds a feeling of, you know, really arcane, otherworldly, extra-dimensional stuff. Magical blue fire is cool. Study alchemy. You study alchemy. Alchemy studies... What? Has been added to your active effects. Oh. That's cool. Alchemy studies. Because of your studies, crafted potions and poisons are 10% stronger. Now that's neat. That's for 1 hour after clicking that book. How about that? That's a pretty cool little thing. Notice Soul Gem font. Oh, wow, okay. I don't know if that's new or something. I don't know. Wow, okay. So the Arcanium definitely looks different, doesn't it? Like, very different. Oh, look at this.
Was just a misunderstanding, no matter what the guards claim.
You can probably just study one at a time, huh? Yeah, look at that, man. So you can study one of these and get the active effect of the study, whatever you want to call it. Maybe if I get alteration, I can have enough magicka after sleeping to cast my thing. Do I get both potions and no, just alteration, one at a time? Okay, that's fine. 10% stronger. That's not going to help me cast it. Oh well. The study of alteration. Okay, that's a book they added. Okay. Scroll of oak flesh. Better take some scrolls. So maybe I should instead go put destruction on, because obviously that's what I'm going to be using out there.
There are few places where one can pursue my type of work without fear of persecution.
I'm going to have to come back here in a little bit anyway, because I need to go sleep. I'm already getting really tired.
The people of Skyrim have no appreciation for what we do here. Not that I care.
You are now in the Arcanium, of which I am in charge. It might as well be my own little plane of oblivion.
It might as well be my own little orc stronghold.
And I will have you torn apart by angry Atronachs. Now, do you require assistance? As a matter of fact, there are. Have you ever heard of Shalador? Immensely powerful mage, back in the First Era. Had an understanding of magic few have ever matched. He holed himself up in Labyrinthian, and devoted all his time to research and study, but more than you would imagine possible. Since then, his writings have been scattered all over Skyrim, but are little use to anyone who can't translate them. I'm one of the few who can. I've heard whispers of more of his work having turned up. If you can track it down, it may prove useful to all of us. All right, then.
Scroll crafting. Yeah, I read on the mod thing that this was added. So you can craft scrolls here. Well. Oh, I need a roll of paper. Notes on destruction. Study your notes. Destruction spells are 20% stronger for 1 minute. Huh. That's realistic. I like that idea. Roll of paper. Notes on destruction. Okay. So, that's cool. It gives you... The scroll crafting station is for, of course, the crafting of scrolls. To create your scrolls, you will need a spell tome of the spell you want scrolls of. Okay. And rolls of blank parchment. Nice. They make... I think they tried to make scrolls very much more useful in this mod too, instead of, or no, I think that happened actually in Odin, but I have that mod today too. Never leave home without that one these days either. 3 thieves. Well, there's a point toward leveling up, at least. I don't know why it has to be thievery here, but whatever. Enchanting dust. I'll make some more notes here. It only lasts for a minute, so... We have here a map of Skyrim. Use recycled, ruined books. Oh, wow. That's a cool feature. So what, you can turn them into spell books, maybe? Oh, I can recycle them into rolled paper. Okay. That makes more sense than like recycling it as like an actual book, like writing in it and stuff. Makes way more sense. Okay, cool. So that makes a use for ruined books that never existed, like a reason to have ruined books other than to fill your basement with because they look cool. Oh, look, he was looking for grand soul gems. I wonder if I can find some. Because, I mean, a trainer asked me to find some. Surely, lying around the college is a viable place. None of them are grand, though. I don't guess I blame them. So, there's definitely enough stuff around here that I could get this character to where he's able to buy some spells and stuff. Oh, they're amateur potions for free? That's interesting. I like this table. I might just level up off of skill books. That would be realistic for college. Boom, 2 alchemies in a row. Okay, same book. Nice. I might really get to level up off of books.
There are few places where one can pursue my type of work without fear of persecution.
Has he really been awake that long? Like, wow, this guy's really tired. Like, I am not even close to that tired. I've been awake since like 5:30 this morning. I already read that book somewhere. What else you got? Okay. Alteration increase, I'll take it. Alright, leveled up. Okay, we may come back here for ingredients later when we actually want to make some potions, but for right now, we're feeling kind of overwhelmed and tired. And I just exited on the second floor. Well, where's the downstairs? Oh. I like that space, though, in the Arcanium. That gives a really good reason to come here sometimes. Which, I mean, you can go in there to visit that guy if you really want. But there's no other reason to keep going back to the Arcanium. What are these? Oh, just cool little stones. Okay, whatever. It adds a little immersion to have some different little magical things thrown in there.
Mirabelle does a fine job as Master Wizard.
Oh, I thought this was my bed.
Still, there's always room for improvement.
Oh, I'm in the Hall of Attainment, huh? I always mix those up. I don't know about you. I never know which hall to go in. Even though she tells me every time which one is the one where people live. Oh, check it out. It's one of my favorite followers, man. Gotta love this guy.
Different from elsewhere, but magic is the same no matter where you go.
He's kind of like Mike the Liar, except he believes, like,
go
he really believes
he
that he's the strongest
Oblivion itself
destruction mage in Tamriel. So, you know, a different kind of liar.
Khajiit are not known as mages. You are new, yes? Have you mastered the expert-level destruction spells yet?
We're going to give something Jizargo doesn't expect, a humble response. That's far beyond my skill level, Jizargo.
Is it? This is disappointing. Jizargo hoped there might be one who could keep pace with his accomplishments. There is much for Jizargo to be sure of. There is skill in magic, there is charm, and there is a strong will. Jizargo will be successful. Of this there is no doubt. Mages in Cyrodiil are all about politics. The Synod and the College of Whispers are too busy guarding secrets to bother to teach. Skyrim was not Jizargo's first choice, but Winterhold is removed from politics, dedicated to study. This is the place for Jizargo to become great. Oh, but you are wrong. The only reason you could disagree is because you are losing so badly you cannot see it. Swift hunting.
That's fair. If I were losing a little less badly, then I would see the competition that I'm in. But unfortunately, I'm losing so badly that I can't even see that I'm in a competition. Oh, wow. Mage gloves. Okay. No effect. Just gloves. What do they just say? Mage on them? Is that the brand?
Lucky for you, that was just sitting there for the taking.
Yeah, it's in my room. Right? I didn't take something out of your room. So how about you get off my back or something? Let's see. Does this give me more magicka to be able to cast that one thing? No, that gives me nothing. Okay, that's an empty chest. That's okay.
You dropped this. Good thing I found it and not someone else. Otherwise you might... Excuse me. I'm assuming that armor you got rid of wasn't an accident, but just in case, I wanted to make sure I could take it.
Huh. Yeah.
Thanks. I'm going to go put it on right now.
Go put it on. It's completely useless. Okay. So, what do we need to do when we get up in the morning? Well, we need to get Magicka, and we need to make alteration spells cost less. That ought to do the trick. To get us to cast water breathing. Let's see.
Excuse me. I'm assuming that armor you got rid of wasn't an accident, but just in case, Thanks. I'm going to go put it on right now.
All right. Okay, so now I have just enough magic to cast that now.
But magic.
So now we can proceed with college curriculum.
Magic is the same no matter where you go.
Wait, where did he say to go? Oh, it gave me another quest from him. After learning the water breathing spell from 12th tier, I have been instructed to talk to Ordinator. Well, I really hope that they don't want me to go swimming here in Winterhold on survival mode. I just gotta tell you.
I'm working on some very important research, I assure you. Yes. You must be one of the new apprentices then, right?
So they spliced dialogue from all over Skyrim to create this modded dialogue, by the way, for the quests. Pretty cool, huh?
Ah, I see. Well, now, I guess you'll have to come with me. Good. The two of us then. Isn't this exciting? Just north of here. It's not far, but travel has become dangerous of late. Get ready. Are you? I hope so. Come on.
Restoration is... Hey!
They're gonna have me swim in an environment where I'm immediately taking damage because it wasn't designed for survival mode. That would be kind of funny. Let's see what happens. Yeah.
What was that? Please hurry and follow along quietly.
You got me freezing out here already, man. If I'm getting in this water, I'm telling you, it's not going to be good. Bro, can we at least be going inside of a cave? This guy's trying to get us killed out here, man. He doesn't know we're on survival mode, clearly. Bro, we're not gonna make it. This is crazy. I'm gonna end up having to reload the last autosave and like getting fire salts and coming here with like 5 hot soups because this ain't doing it.
We're finally here. Good, good. Yes. Yes. There should be a crystal down there. Somewhere.
Ain't no way, man.
Please, do be careful. And, you know, use the spell. Thank you, and good luck. No, it's just, you know, ruins and that sort of thing. It's nothing dangerous. At least, I don't think so. I'm working on some very important research, I assure you. Uh-huh.
Yeah,
We're finally here. Good, good. Please, do be careful. And, you know, yes. I'd go looking myself, but it's critical to my work. And one of a kind. That's, yeah.
Oh. He's gonna make a fire.
Until next time. We're finally here. Good, good.
Nice.
Yes. So. I don't think anyone here truly understands how useful my work is.
His quest dialogue is obviously kind of bugging out a little bit. But that's okay. It'll pop back up in a second.
When I've finished what I'm working on, everyone will understand its significance.
That's good.
Yes? He asked. I think that I haven't told him anything, of course. What I'm doing is far too important. Can't breathe a word of it. Yes? We're finally here. Good, good. Please, do be careful. And, you know, use the spell. Excellent. Thank you.
Okay. So, I'm still probably gonna die really fast. Because, I don't know, it's just really cold out here. Let's see how it goes. Yeah, I am just like already dying. Did I save the game out there? Let me get out of here, dude. I don't know if I saved the game or nothing. I need to get out of here. I'm freaking out. Yeah, I'm freaking out. How? That's not going to be possible. How is that going to be possible for us to get down to there? I mean, the only thing that we could do is somehow end up with like increased health, maybe, and so we just die slower. But I mean, this is way harder than just breathing underwater. Let me think for a second. Apparently Flame Cloak will help me with water. So if I can go get Flame Cloak eventually, I'm just gonna have to do some other stuff before I can like buy a Flame Cloak and all that. So, alright. We are not gonna be able to do this right now. So I guess you're stuck out here until we're done. Now I gotta find my way back and not freeze to death. Which way did we come from, man? I have no sense of direction at all. So maybe I should just go around this. We are in like on the underside of the thing holding up the college. It's just like a miracle that it's even standing. Oh! Look how fast that froze me. Oh man, I'm not going to be able to get out from over here. Well, it was a very dangerous trip you took me on there, sir. Or I just don't even have any recollection of how to get back up there. I have no clue how to get up there, dude. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna load back autosave from where I left. Yeah, walked right out the door up there. I'll load it from here so that I haven't spoken to him yet and he can stay at the college and not have to wait all the way down there in case I need to buy conjuration spells. Okay, so I didn't sleep yet.
Another new apprentice, I see. Are you of the sort that believe you're here to change the world? Or are you only in it for yourself? I assure you that I shall be watching you, all of you, very closely.
Well, I mean, what's up with the false dichotomy? That's weird. Those aren't my only options. Why isn't that a response?
Now that stability has been established between the Dominion and the Empire, we seek only to help Skyrim, to guide its people through this time of transition, to help lead them to a better future.
Yeah, help lead them to a better future of destroying creation right after killing Talos himself by denying him his followers and then destroying all of creation so that the Altmer can ascend to godhood. You mean that?
I am an advisor to the Archmage. The Thalmor wish to promote relations with your college. I am at the Archmage's disposal if he requires advice.
So the elves are, they hate Talos because it goes against their theology. If it's possible for a human being to ascend to the status of their ancestors, then it just throws their whole theology off.
Perhaps not as often as he should. In time, I believe he will be more trusting.
Excuse me. I'm assuming that armor you got rid of wasn't an accident.
This girl.
But just in case, I wanted to make sure I could take it. Thanks. I'm going to go put it on right now.
Well, I'm gonna need to make some money so that I can buy flame cloak spell and maybe some ingredients to make hot potato soup. What's the best way for me to do that right now? Probably alchemy, because I have so many ingredients around and a nice big alchemy table. Let's see what all is in my room, and I'll take the ingredients that are in there, and I'll take some ingredients that are in like some common areas, but I won't go into like people's personal rooms and check ingredients. That seems reasonable. Nice skill gain. Same warmth.
Excuse
Man,
me.
I wish you would get out of
I'm
my
assuming
room.
that armor you got rid of wasn't an accident, but just in case, I wanted to make sure I could take it.
Did you not? You didn't take it? Okay, so not gonna invade
Skyrim
anyone's
could not be
room.
more different from elsewhere.
We'll go
But
out
magic,
to the common areas.
magic is the same. No
We
matter
might end
where
up, you know, traveling around to see if we can find some more alchemy ingredients. I think maybe that's a good idea. We still got enough money to like eat for the next few days. Cool, butterflies. We've created an artificial environment here where butterflies can come and feel nice and cozy. I need to get that mod that adds thirst. I don't know what that is. You look into that. Can't go up there or up here yet.
Restoration is a perfectly valid school of magic, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
Fire salts. Okay. I'm probably gonna have to eat a lot of these ingredients before I can actually make some potions with them. Nice. Yeah, I'll take all the fire salts I can find for sure. Netch jelly. We got some floating books up there. Not bad.
Restoration is a perfectly valid school of magic, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
I won't. I will not allow them to tell me. Jar of ingredients, huh?
Why are my research materials constantly disappearing?
That's none of your business.
Once again, I have found very insulting notes left in my personal effects. Simply barbaric.
Okay. So 2 gem shards creates a petty soul gem. Okay. I mean, we don't have a whole lot of things we can enchant right now. So maybe in a few levels we'll take advantage of the enchanting area.
I've had yet another complaint. Please stop barging in on experiments in progress.
Well, we checked out the
I am merely observing the proceedings.
intro to the Mage Guild stuff, the mods. You can check out that mod list
different from elsewhere.
in the description.
Magic is the same
And
where you go.
we'll go through more of the mod later. It's a work night for me. I've been working all day, so I'm getting tired. We'll go ahead and end it here, and then I'm going to get to, we'll start trying to make some money on this character in that next stream. Think of the different ways we can make money in the meantime, and we'll see you guys on the next one.